What's up, YouTube? DaAverageGamer Shawn here, bringing you a review of the Elimination Chamber 2015. Be honest with you, I feel like this pay-per-view was like thrown together last minute, as in they just wanted to give us something special for the month, because we already had the pay-per-view. I think it was not Extreme Rules, but Payback, and then we had NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, and now they're giving us this one. Just like, hey, we had NXT, which was amazing, then we had the pay-per-view before that one, which was so we're gonna give you something better, or try to give you something in compensation of those two, or the Payback. And I feel like this pay-per-view had potential on the card. First of all, it was a small card itself. Let's see, you had 2 Chambers matches, a Divas match, Owen Cena, WWE title. I said Divas. And a filler match, which was, damn it, Neville versus Bo Dallas. So 6 matches, which is normal on an event-based card like this. Like when I say an event-based card, I should say a special card. Like, you know, it got TLC, Money in the Bank, Chamber, Rumble. You don't really get a lot of matches, but let me just stop rambling and get into the match. We started off the night with the Chamber match for the tag team titles, which was the main thing I really wanted to watch this for, just to see how they were going to do this. So yeah, 6 teams. If one member of any team got pinned or submitted, the whole team was eliminated, which was smart. So you had New Day players, both of the Mexican teams, the Ascension and Kid and Cesaro's. Like I said before, 2 black teams, 2 white teams, and 2 Mexican teams. All duking it out for the tag team titles. For a first time thing, I think it worked out pretty well. You legit had 13 people in, well 14 really, because you had El Torito sitting on top of the cage, and then you had all 3 members of the New Day in the match, because I guess on Thursday they helped out the Authority with Dean Ambrose or whatever, so they were rewarded by letting all 3 of the members of the New Day into the match, which was, you already knew it was going to be shenanigans. Hashtag Jocelyn Hernandez. Oh, love hip hop coming on light. Anyways, the match itself, it wasn't as clunky as I thought it was going to be. Everything worked out about the way I thought it would. I think El Matadors were eliminated first, then Kid and Cesaro, then the Ascension, then the Lucha Dragons, then we got down to the last 2 teams, where were the Primetime Players and the New Day. Primetime Players almost won. They put up a good fight, but like it's a 3-on-1 situation, and the New Day did retain their titles. I was really pulling for the Primetime Players to win this. It was a lot of good spots, like a 3-team power bomb onto 2 teams or something like that. A lot of power bombs, a lot of outside cage stuff, which was, you know, really, really good. And I think the match itself was really good for a first time. Yeah, like I said, legit 14 people inside the Elimination Chamber, and the chamber looked bigger than normal too, so I guess maybe it was to accommodate, you know, having all those people inside of the pods and stuff, but the chamber actually looked bigger as well. The next match was the triple threat match for the Divas title. Okay, I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent with this, but when it comes to the Divas versus women wrestling period, that's including the women down in NXT, the Knockouts, Jakara, I think that's the All Women's promotion, just women wrestling in general and other promotions, the Divas are the most no disrespect, because there are a lot of divas out. They're the most lackluster division when it comes to women wrestling outside of the WWE. You got Paige, you got Natalya, you got Tamina, you got Naomi, you got who else is on the main roster? Shit, those are the 4 you got on the main roster because AJ left. You have talent there, but you're not utilizing them right. And I believe when there are certain divas working matches, aka the Bellas, they play a lot safer with the Bellas. You know what I'm saying? Like, legit, when I say play a lot safer, like when they're wrestling, they wrestle safer. Cause we saw in the past few weeks, like, Naomi has like been manhandling them, and that's what you need in this divas division, especially since you're not really letting Natalie or Natalya do her thing. Tamina is not really doing her thing. Those are 2 dominant forces you have. You had Awesome Kong, but you know, she got pregnant. Still blows my mind. You had Beth Phoenix, and now you got Naomi. Naomi can definitely take up that Beth Phoenix type role as this monster diva. If they like, okay, even in the Funkadactyls, I'm light skin biased when it comes to women, so I was already a Cameron fan. But ever since they broke out and started doing their own thing, Naomi is definitely the spotlight diva next to Paige you want to push in your divas division. I'm not talking about the NXT women's, because that's a whole different beast down there. That is what the divas need to aspire to be right now in general. But just in your little divas division, you need to push Paige and Naomi. That can be your new Lita Trish Stratus type rivalry for the next going into WrestleMania, pretty much. Not saying that they're on the same level as those 2 talents, but if you wanted something, if you wanted 2 divas to personify women's wrestling, like your poster child of the divas division, those will be the 2 that you need to push and have the divas center around them. And I did hear rumors like the Bellas are on their way out. I will give, I believe it's Nikki who has the title now. Yeah, Nikki has the title now. She has gotten better, but her progress is too little, too late. You know what I'm saying? They've been around for almost 8 years, and now over the past, I give them the past 2 years, they've been getting, they're now just getting better as wrestling, as wrestlers. I don't want to go off too over a tangent. I don't want to get this too long, but I'm just saying in general. I didn't even talk about the match. The match itself was good but safe because of Nikki. I believe if it was just Paige and Naomi, you would have had a way better one-on-one match. But since it was a triple threat for the title, the match was safer. It was a good match. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was a bad match. It was a really good match. It was just too safe, especially coming off the heels of Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks from Unstoppable. You follow up your next biggest women's match with this, it doesn't compare. It really doesn't. And that's all I'm going to say about this. Nikki Bella is still retaining the title after getting a rack attack on Naomi. They really just need to give Naomi or Paige back. Either give Naomi the title, let her be a monster heel with Tamina being her bodyguard, or give the title to Paige and let her have it for like a whole year. Plain and simple. Okay, next match on the card was, you know what, that is the real main event. We're about to swap places. We're going to swap Kevin Owens and John Cena with the actual WWE title match. Ambrose. No, wait, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So we're just going to talk about, let's talk about the filler match on the card, the actual bathroom break on the card, which was Neville and Bo Dallas, which I hate to call it that because I am a fan of Neville and I believe Bo Dallas is being pushed completely wrong. They just need to find a way to put him and his brother Bray together so they can form like some kind of tag team, or put put Bo Dallas in the Wyatt family or something like that and have that big stable, that's the only way I can see Bo Dallas actually working as a character. Make him like, damn, I hate to bring up TNA. TNA, how James Storms went around recruiting people like Sonata, and all those people what the fuck is his name? Suicide, and how he just went and recruited them and like turned them to the dark side. Bray Wyatt needs to do that with Bo Dallas and put him in the Wyatt family. Just plain and simple. The match itself, like I said, was filler. Rewind bait, if you will, if you watch it late. Oh gosh, Neville is a star. He is a future Intercontinental US champion, but the match was just filler. Neville did get the win. Then you had the IC chamber match. Rusev was injured due to foot injury. They replaced him with Mark Henry. That match was decent. I'm a Dolph Ziggler fanboy. I've been a Dolph Ziggler fanboy ever since he dropped the whole "Hi, my name is Dolph Ziggler" gimmick and actually started wrestling. And ever since Dolph Ziggler was paired up with Vicky Guerrero, he has gotten better and better and better and better, period. So Dolph Ziggler was my #1 pick to win this match. Dolph Ziggler, Wade Barrett, and maybe even Sheamus. I'm not a Ryback fan. I'm not a Ryback fan, nor am I a Ryback hater. He's just there to me. His matches don't entertain me at all. He does not entertain me at all. But there is potential there with him as a heel again, as a monster heel. I want him to shut the hell up. He's not good on the mic to me, in my opinion. He just needs to shut up and destroy people. Plain and simple. Who else was in that match? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, you had Mark Henry, you had R-Truth. Neither one of them were going to win. They did put the title on Ryback, which I understand. They've been pushing him. They need a big like monster guy, but he worked better to me as a heel. Then, okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. This match had me squealing like a little. I was squealing like a little bitch during this match. So let me just go ahead and talk about it. Kevin Owens versus John Cena, champion versus champion. This match, I tweeted it out. Top 5 matches in WWE of the year right now. Kevin Owens put on a clinic. John Cena was his patient. John Cena, God damn it, I hate what I'm about to say. John Cena made Owens a star in WWE with this match. John Cena did everything right for Kevin Owens except selling his pop-up power bombs. Only thing he didn't do. What I mean by that, John Cena took, oh my gosh, I can't remember how to say this. John Cena took those power bombs the safe way. How you supposed to do? You're supposed to tuck your shoulder blades and tuck your neck so you don't, snap anything. Compared to the way Cena's been taking the power bombs lately to the way Sami Zayn did. Sami Zayn sold them better, is what I'm trying to say. Sold the power bombs better. He made those power bombs look dangerous. Cena made them look like they hurt, but it's not going to win you a match. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I can compare it to how the Tombstone is being presented now. You tuck your thigh, you have to tuck their head between your thighs and then do it, and they have their head has to be like a foot away from the ground. That's why people with hair sell it better. Like Edge sold a pedigree. Shawn Michaels can sell, not a pedigree. Shawn Michaels can sell a Tombstone. Well, you can say the pedigree too. Moves where your face has to hit the mat or your head has to hit the mat to get that full impact. Those moves are sold better with people with hair. So let's just say John Cena was quote unquote maybe like Dolph Ziggler or something selling those power bombs. It'll look better. Anyway, off topic. Kevin Owens put on a fucking clinic. And when I say that, I mean like all the moves were just sold right. There's an ice cream truck out there. Okay, it's gone. I probably just cut that out. But Kevin Owens, he was on the second rope, did a 180 spin to the top, like jump spin to the top rope, then did a moonsault. Kevin Owens hit the FU on John Cena with the "You Can't See Me." Kevin Owens did a senton off the top rope. Kevin Owens did, John Cena was going to go for a superplex off the top rope. He reversed it into a spinning neck breaker from the top rope. Kevin Owens did everything right in this match, and John Cena sold everything almost perfectly. Like I said, the only thing he didn't sell good in my mind was the pop-up power bumps. Other than that, this match was great. The only thing I have to compare this match to this year, in terms of physicality, is Brock Lesnar Reigns. Actually, damn, those are my number 1 and 2 matches from this year right now. Reigns, Bryan, Reigns, Lesnar, Owens, Cena, and then the Dolph Ziggler, Bryan Daniels matches. But the match was, I'm giving all this praise to Kevin Owens. Cena is Cena. Like, I'm not a Cena supporter. I used to be a Cena hater, but now I'm not a Cena hater. I'm right in the middle. Like, he's just there to me. I appreciate what Cena does to the business right now, what he does for the business right now. He's needed for a little while longer just to help put talent over. So that being said, Kevin Owens won this match clean. Owens is a star. Owens is going to have to drop that title belt to Samoa Joe, the NXT title, going into SummerSlam. I was listening to PWR hasn't put out their report yet, but I was listening to one of my favorite YouTubers, King Nappy. They were doing a discussion on this, and they were saying, which I agree with, you have to go at least make this series a trilogy. Kevin Owens won this match, which he really needed to win, because if he lost this match, it was going to just put a pin in his balloon, pop his bubble. Then they're about to have a match at Money in the Bank. I believe Cena's going to win that match, unless you're just going to have Owens go over 3 times. But the same thing that I said with Undertaker. Undertaker can't lose 3 times in a row at WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was 31 or 32, whatever next WrestleMania is in 2016. That's going to be his swan song. That's Undertaker's swan song. So it's going to be Sting versus Taker, hopefully, just for nostalgia purposes, and that's the match everybody wants to see. It's like 20 years too late, but whatever. I don't say 20, I say 10 years too late, but you guys see what I'm saying. I don't see Cena. Okay, let me put it like this. I don't see Cena dropping the title at Money in the Bank to Owens. I see Cena dropping the title to Owens at SummerSlam. It just makes more sense. So if Owens beats Cena 3 times in a row, let me get some water. If Owens beats Cena 3 times in a row, Owens is being pushed to the moon. Beyond the moon. He's being pushed to Mars. It was just a great match. If you want to see any match, if you need a match to say, if somebody says, oh, wrestling isn't what it used to be, wrestling isn't fun anymore, wrestling, you show them Dolph Ziggler. This is WWE, by the way. I'm gonna have some TNA stuff. I'm gonna talk about TNA in another video. You show them Ziggler, Bryan. You show them Reigns, Lesnar. You show them CM Punk, Lesnar. You show them anything CM Punk. And you show them Owens, Cena from tonight, or last night. You get what I'm trying to say. But last but not least, we have this lackluster of a main event, which I hate saying because I love Ambrose, Reigns, and I love the Shield. The Shield is my favorite faction, period. You have Evolution, you have Legacy, you have Aces and Eights. You have the Four Horsemen, you have Legacy, you see where I'm going. The Shield is like my #1 favorite faction of all time. They were only around for like maybe 2 years on the main roster, but the Shield is just something about the Shield. It's a 3-man fuck you group. Like, just a 3-man, we have an agenda. You get in our way, we're gonna eliminate you type deal. And I love the Shield. I love all 3 members of the Shield. They all have Reigns, the muscle, Rollins, the planner, Owens, I mean, oh goddamn, got Owens on the brain, and fuck his name, Dean, the wild card. Perfect. But this main event, Rollins is a protected champion. Quote Edge, when he was champion for the first few times, he was protected. Triple H in Evolution, when he's champion, he's protected. See what I'm saying? He's a protected champion. He has people to interfere in the matches so he doesn't lose. So that I understand, but it's just something about the authority that is not there to me anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not entertaining to me. The authority itself is not entertaining to me anymore. If it was protect the castle with the Shield, then hell yeah, I'd be all for it. But it's just something about I'm about to say Joey Styles, Joey Mercury. When it was Eminem, one of my favorite tag teams of all time, I was a Johnny Nitro fan, John Morrison fan. Then you have what the hell is his name? What is his name? Noble, Jamie Noble. He was a good tag team champion. Then you have Kane, Corporate Kane, not Kane, Corporate Kane, which I don't like this character at all. I don't like Kane without the mask. Then you have Big Show, the world's largest athlete, but he hasn't done anything. Then you have Triple H and Stephanie. They're always entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it's just so I don't know, it's just something about it. The match itself was a good match. Dean Ambrose needs to stop doing the whole lean back off the rope and close on him thing. That should be special. Like, it should be like the "you can't see me" or Shawn Michaels kip up or the suplexes from Kurt Angle or Eddie Guerrero, something like that. It should be a once or twice per match thing. That when he doing it, it's something serious. Not every time he bounces off something he's like doing that. It just kills the value in that move. That should be his his 5-knuckle shuffle. That's what I'm trying to say. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, 2 great competitors. Tyler Black, Ring of Honor, all over the world indie scene. Dean Ambrose, I think he was in CZW, Crazy Zone Wrestling, where it's kind of like a way more brutal version of ECW. That's where Dean Ambrose gets that craziness from. And then you have Reigns, former football player, WWE born. I don't know if he was on the indie scene before getting into FCW, or what was it, SCW and things like that, FCW, NXT, things like that. But all 3 of those great talents. This match was a clusterfuck, pretty plain and simple. It did win. It did end with Dean Ambrose actually winning the match. The ref got knocked out because como se dice, Rollins pushed the other ref into an attack from Ambrose. Then he hit the dirty deeds. 1, 2, 3. A new ref came out, got the 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose is your new champ. And when that shit happened, I was like stuck like that. Even after they reversed the decision, I was still stuck like, they gave this nigga the title. Oh, like I said, I was listening to King Nappy talk about this. He was saying like, there was the three of them. They was pretty much talking about how Money in the Bank let Dean Ambrose actually go over clean, get the title, and then at SummerSlam, well, also at Money in the Bank, you have Reigns win the briefcase, and then have a triple threat, including the Shield, you know, for the title, which would be very fun. But I'm just waiting for Brock Lesnar to come back. I said that in my last review when I did a big WWE pay-per-view. I'm just waiting for Brock Lesnar to come back to fuck shit up. So as of right now, Dean Ambrose is not the champion. He has the title, but he's not the champion. Seth Rollins is still the champion because they reversed the decision. But how amazing, even if it was only a 24-hour run, how amazing would it have been just to know Dean Ambrose is a former World Heavyweight Champion, and then that would have gave Roman Reigns like a little bit more motivation to be like, damn, Seth and Dean won the title before me. I know in the storyline purposes, Seth Rollins is the chosen one, but nigga, I'm the chosen one. How did he get this shit before me? So, all in all, Elimination Chamber, decent pay-per-view. It's fun. It's a fun watch. Mainly for Owens, Cena, and that tag team Elimination Chamber. Everything else is kind of like there. You can watch the Divas. No, the Divas match was less than 10 minutes, so whatever. YouTube that. But that's my thoughts on the pay-per-view. I don't do number systems, but all in all, it was a decent pay-per-view. The next one is Money in the Bank, so I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for that. I'm gonna have a TNA talk in a second because I know there are rumors and speculations of them going out of business, or not going out of business, get my words right, being dropped from Destination America, which kind of surprised me because ever since they've been on Destination America, I feel like the product has been good. From what I've watched, I got a DVR, and every now and then I just go in and fast forward. I like what they're doing with Eric Young. Oh, never mind. Let's not talk about that. If you've enjoyed my review of this pay-per-view, and if you guys enjoyed the pay-per-view yourself, please leave a like and comment down below what you like, what you didn't like, and what you thought about the pay-per-view all in together. If you have not already, please share this video out and subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description below. Whew. Kevin Cena, go watch that. I totally fucked that up. Owen Cena, go watch that. That's gonna be the highlight. Go pay your $10, get your little DVD just for that. Plain and simple. With all of that being spoken, I am the Average Gamer Shawn, and I am out of here.